So
not
I think no obvious consequences. And I think the government
200 naira will fix it.
will fix it. I can just do anything and then give somebody something, and that's corruption. And like I wanted to say, if you see Jesus entering one thing I love so much, which I've just realized recently, is that when Christ entered Jerusalem, the Passion Week, the first assignment he took up, according to Matthew, was that he went into the temple and corrupt elements in the temple by their weight, but it was not selective. I think we need to learn that as well. Let's be serious across board. Whether you are in my party or you are in my caucus or not, it doesn't matter.
Ethnic group or
it doesn't matter. You are found guilty, you are going. I think until we reach that level, we may not see what we are looking. But we believe God. Like you said, we keep on praying. It's going to do well with Nigeria.
That question,
Yes, that's the same question.
I was going
Can
to
you
ask
react to
about
that?
Three things.
the area of, especially seeing that Scripture says Christ died for the whole world. No ethnic orientation, no religious orientation. He died for the whole world. His teachings are teachings that should be practiced by all. So how is it that we are missing it and all of that?
Okay, so let me continue from where you stopped, talking about three things that I will always tell my congregants. The first thing is that if we want a better world, we should begin from the church. How we even live our lives in the church, right from the pastors and the priests, are they able to mirror and reflect Christ to the people around them. How some other elders in the church are able to act rightly and take that outside. Secondly, if we want better leaders, they should come from the church. So if I have a governorship aspirant from my church, I should be able to tell the person that, well, when you go out there, make sure you lead as a Christian. And you are not partisan, as in you are doing for one ethnic group, you are not doing for another ethnic group, or you are just doing for Christians, you are not doing for Muslims. You should be able to live as a Christian that will rule all equally.
And you're not doing for the traditional African believers.
Thank you very much.
Please.
And thirdly, the fact that we all have to go out there and get our PVC and vote when it's time for election. It's not time for us to say, well, after all, if I don't vote, whether I vote or I don't vote, they will still have their own way. Now, we must take our own destiny into our hands. But like what you said, the Christian message is something that can be heard even outside the church. What Christ wants from us is for us to act rightly. And you see, the law for us to act rightly is in our hearts. It's in all of us, whether you are Christians or you are not. It's in all of us. And so you must not say, well, it is only Christians who are able to act well and non-Christians are not able to act well. God has come for all of us. And the command for all of us to act rightly and to return to Him is in each and every one of us. So it is for us to continue to encourage one another, whether Christians, Muslims, African traditional practitioners. We all must try to unite ourselves in this nation and move back to God.
Okay, let me just read this tweet so that you can take your closing statements. Tunde Rogomati says, organized Christendom should take a much more aggressive stance in rejecting this evil selective oppression. Praying should be underscored by decisive, targeted action and, where necessary, civil defense, which, according to Professor Sage, is our fundamental human right. And then Festus says, we have danced enough in churches. It's time to seek the peace of the country. Your closing statements.
We have danced enough in churches. It's time to seek the peace of the country. I agree with that. But we will not say because we are seeking the peace of the country, we will still not continue to dance in the church. Maybe that's where I can differ from that tweet, that tweet. Looking at the way things are, my message for this period of Easter to all of us is to see how Christ ultimately triumphed. And like I said at the beginning, which I'm still going to reiterate, hope should remain alive. We must realize that ultimate sacrifice will result to ultimate triumph if we do not give up. Those of us who know the right thing, let's keep on doing it. Don't say, oh, only few of us. With God helping us, some others will join. I think that's the challenge. People say, oh, I'm alone. No, you're not alone. Those of us who know the truth, let's keep on pursuing it, either as leaders or followers. Let's keep on encouraging others. And I'm believing God that there will be a kind of massive turnout towards the process of change in this country.
Okay. Father Gabriel?
Let us continue to pray and work for a better nation. As Christians, let us mean what we profess, and let us act according to what we mean. And by so doing, we'll be able to move the Christendom as an example for the entire nation to follow.
Thank you very much, Reverend Father Gabriel Adeleke, Associate Parish Priest, Catholic Parish of the Resurrection, as well as Reverend Christy Leary, Senior Pastor, Shepherd Hill Baptist Church, Obanikoro, Lagos. Thank you both very much for coming to talk to us about the message of Easter.
Thank you.
Sunrise will return in just a moment. Please stay with Channels.